But you have to pay mortgage insurance on it. So there you go.
Yeah, that's like $100 a month.
Oh, I was right. So face on you.
So
was wrong.
what's his first thing?
I don't know if that's gonna. I don't know if you're gonna be able. I wouldn't count on that, Charlie.
I'm not. I'm just saying that I think there's programs out there for first-time homebuyers where you don't need as big of a down payment as you would think, like the normal, traditional 20% is my point.
So the first step is to get pre-approved?
Yes.
My credit score is 800. I just looked it up.
Ooh, that's not that much better than mine. We're pretty close.
Oh, that's
we're tangoing. We're dancing.
That's
Ooh.
That's
not
quite a
even
bit
great.
higher.
Is yours excellent
Mine's
or
an
great?
A.
Oh,
Yes.
No. His is
A.
good. According to
No.
it's still in the good. 800. Because what's that scale go up to?
800
What's
is
yours?
good.
850.
Oh
No.
yeah, you're only 100 more than me.
Yeah, that's
800? That's amazing.
It's good, but it's not great.
One time I
850 is
had
great.
the highest. I took a picture of it once years ago. I had 850s across the board. And
What happened?
well, you buy stuff like a boat and a house and all that kind of
Tesla.
stuff.
Lace up shoes.
Yeah.
Check your score now. It went down after
Yeah, I'm
those
still.
damn
I'm gonna be
shoes.
paying these shoes off for the next. I had to take a mortgage out on those self-lacing shoes.
Did you, when you bought the boat, are you still paying? So you sold it. Did you lose money on that? How does that work? Or are you even, Steven?
What do you mean by this?
So
Did you lose your ass on the boat when you sold it?
Well, it cost, if you look over the. It was. I sold it for more than what I owed on the loan, but that's not necessarily whether you lost or money or not. I mean, I paid on that loan for 5 years.
Yeah.
Plus maintenance, plus docks, plus storage in the winter, plus fuel.
So you ended up losing, probably.
Well, obviously. I mean, no one gets a boat, drives it around for 5 years, and then,
Well,
then they
houses
go,
you do.
I made money.
Houses
Yeah,
you
sell for
do.
more than
with
you
a-
bought it?
Yeah, you don't with a boat.
I
Bust
don't
out
know.
another 1,000.
Yeah, how many people with why don't you sell your Jeep for more than you bought it for from the dealership, Doogie?
I only own I owe like 15 on it. Almost 14 on it.
You had it paid off.
Huh?
You had it paid off. How nice was that?
It's 6 months old, and I'll have it paid off in 2 years.
No, probably 4 years.
No.
David, you're on Rover's Morning Glory. Good morning, David.
Hey, how are you doing?
Hey.
Anyway, real quick, I thought this was for Dieter, but this is Charlie's house, to where I have a horrible story that worked out okay, to where I had a fiance, and we were looking for a house, and I don't know if you ever seen the movie Nothing But Trouble with John Candy, Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, to where never trust a banker, or now I've learned a real estate agent, because they just want to make money, and the realtor was going to allow my fiance at the time to sign the papers while I was at work, to where it's like the biggest things you can ever do in your life is to have a kid, to buy a house or a car. And it's like, oh my God, like these people are just out for money. So that's basically.
Well, most people are. I mean, most people are out for money. I would say that, but I don't know. I just
worry about Charlie, because I'm not gay, but I love him, and it's scary. It's scary.
He'll be okay.
Yeah, Charlie, don't worry about it.
He'll
You'll
be
be
okay.
all right. Yeah.
No, it's of course. I'm gonna have people go. I have friends that are they know things about houses, and I can have them go through a house and
Talk to Rover, too.
look.
Lee or Lay or something. I don't know what this person's name is. Good morning.
Ali.
Ali.
I apologize if I didn't spell it out correctly. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. Now, how do you spell your name? I'm just curious.
A-L-I.
Oh, okay. All right. Because
Muhammad Ali.
in my phone screen, Nads put it in L-E-I.
I heard LEI.
L-E-I.
L-E-I.
All right. Ali is what it is. That makes sense.
Good
Okay.
morning, everybody.
Ali.
Good morning. Good morning. If I may, I just want to make two corrections. Number one, the whole issue with not dealing with a realtor. I'm currently looking for a home as well. And you can buy and you can look and you can shop on your own, but sometimes realtors can get houses that don't hit the market prior to what you find on listings online. Some realtors might have an open house a week before they even decide to list it online, and they'll send out a notice to other realtors to have them show up and see the house before it hits the market. So that's one slight benefit if you're really motivated. But the other thing I wanted to correct was Credit Karma. That's a guess. So whatever you see on there is a guess. It's not your actual credit score. It's what they guesstimate that your score will be if you did pull your credit right now. And the other thing is your actual mortgage credit score is different than your FICO or whatever credit score you use. Those are actually different than what you will get for a credit card credit score. It might be higher, it might be lower. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping.
Well, I don't know much about Credit Karma. I would have to look at this. Charlie, it's certainly not what I see on their commercials on TV. It seems like...
If it says you have an 850 score, you might have an 840 or something along that line.
Or a 700, you might actually have an 850. Who knows? It could go either way. So who knows what I have?
They're just guessing. They don't actually pull your score. That's why they don't know the actual score.
All right. I don't know if that's accurate. Let me see. I'm looking at.
I'm excited for him. I think this will be a cool journey. You know? You've watched him evolve. Like, how many other people?
The scores they show are considered educational and are not the real FICO scores that lenders use.
Huh.
Could that be accurate? Oh. All right, Charlie, I have a thing where you can look it up for free. We'll check it out.
Okay.
All right, if you're listening to us on a station that only carries the show until 10 a.m., you can continue listening or watching live at roverradio.com. Ladies, don't forget, if you are a hot chick, sign up now to be in the Miss Morning Glory competition at Roverfest X, Saturday, July 21st. Why would you do that? You say, I'm already hot. I don't need to prove it. Because we have $5,000 for you that we will give you right there. On the spot, you can win $5,000. Simple. We're picking one girl to be Miss Morning Glory that night. $5,000. How do you enter? Go to roverradio.com under the Roverfest menu. It says Miss Morning Glory competition entry. Fill that out, upload a photo. You want it to be a good photo, but you're going to be judged in person at Roverfest X, so you need to be able to come to Roverfest X on Saturday, July 21st at Black River Landing in Lorraine. Go there right now and sign up, and good luck to you. You could be $5,000 richer come July 22nd. We'll be right back for the stations that carry the full show with our final shizzy of the morning, a supersized Shizzy XL. Next, hang on.
Rover's Morning Glory.